Okay, so let's talk about number 30. The question 30. This one is probably the most difficult one for the price controls and the graphing. You can tell directly from the graph, right? There's a lot of details there. So I will show you step by step. Okay, so this one in general, this question is about the market for calculator as well. But the complicated one is they add in the word price, they allow trade, and also they add in the tariff on that. Okay, so I will show you how to derive it from the beginning. Okay, so the first one, if there is no import, export, there is no tariff, just the market itself. What it will be, it just looks like this is Q, this is P. We have the demand, we have the supply, and we have the price as 150, and the equilibrium is 50. Okay. Then in this, we already learned, right? So what is the equilibrium? The consumer surplus. So this area will be the consumer surplus. So this is consumer surplus, and this will be the producer surplus. So if this is just the domestic market, okay, and what will be the price? So the price you can buy if all the calculator. Just imagine all the calculator right now in the market is made in Texas. Okay, it's Texas Instrument. That's the only brand you can buy, and you have to pay 150 for that. Okay, and the second one. Now we have the word price. Okay, so uh, you know they allow the trade. The government opened the door and they allow the trade. So we allow trade. And what will be right now? We still have the supply here and the demand here. And this one still 150, okay? It's still 150. But the word price is only the 100. It's right here. Equals to 100. Okay, so the word price is 100. What that means? That means just like what we are the situation right now. If you go to Walmart to buy some brand, maybe brand in China for the same kind of calculator, they only charge you $100 for the same thing. But if you buy the calculator made in Texas, it's probably cost you 150. Okay, so if this is the trade, what will be the consumer surplus right now? This big triangle. Okay, so this one will be, excuse me, this one will be your new consumer surplus. And what is the producer surplus? It's this little one. Okay, this is the price producer surplus. Okay, so this is after the trade. And then the government think, okay, um, you know, we are kind of import too much, so we have to add tariff. Okay, so what is the situation right now? Still have the demand, the supply is same here. If there is nothing happening, it's 150. But right now, before the word price is just right as 100. Okay, and right now the government adding a $20 tariff. That tariff is $20. So what is the price for the calculator made in China? It's 120 right now. Okay, so What is your consumer surplus? This is your consumer surplus. Okay. Consumer surplus. What about the producer surplus? It's a little bigger, still not that much. So this is your producer surplus. Okay, and the tricky part is here. Let me show you. Try to zoom it. So from here, this purple part is your tariff income collected by the government. Okay, so this one is tariff income for the government. You can write as tariff revenue. Maybe it's better. Tariff revenue for the government. And what about this little one and this little one? No one can really get it. Okay, so this part we call that dead weight loss. Okay, so this is the explanation for all the graph here, and then we go back to the questions. Government imposed $20 and compare with the free trade situation. The tariff leads to a debit loss equal to. So they only asking about the debit loss. So we go back here from this graph. There is the debit loss. There's two little green triangle, right? So we zoom in here. This little triangle and this little triangle. So G and J, they are together is the debit loss. So what is the so if they ask about the H plus I, H plus I is your tariff, okay? And what is a consumer surplus? It's A plus B plus K plus L, right? And what is a producer surplus? Is F plus C. F plus C, right? A, B, K, L is a consumer surplus, producer surplus, tariff revenue, debit loss. That's all for these questions. Okay.